our officials, right? So now, why can't they just listen and then say that, go back home? We are not even, they said we kept white people, we don't own anything. But look at you. You don't have white people in your countries, but your countries are not working. Why is it bothering you guys to have white people and you say that we don't own anything? Probably even you at home, if you can go back home, you don't own anything. The message is simple. We can debate this. It's been over a month now. It seems like we'll be debating about the same thing, and they just need to understand, go back home and then fix the country. What is the problem with that? That's my submission.
Can you hear me? Yes. If you tell people to go back home, especially Africans to go back home to fix their country, that is right for you to say. The only problem we have is when you try to use violence. That's what we do not support. But telling people to go back home to fix their country, I think that's the right thing. But not in a violent way. That's what we do not we do not support. Because if every African country was supposed to also use the same means of violently attacking people to leave their country, just think about how Africa will be. Africa will be in total chaos. Everything will just be in a mess. Because I'm in Ghana here. In Ghana here, there are hundreds of South Africans over here. Nobody cares about them because they are doing their daily activities. So imagine Ghanaians will just wake up and start violently attacking them, beating them in order to leave our country. Think about it. So nobody is saying don't tell people to go to their country, but how you want to violently attack people is what nobody supports. That's the only way.
Okay, I understand what you're saying, host. But let's look at this, right? Everyone has been saying that people
don't you admit?
No, let me put my point across, right? I've listened to you. So people keep on saying that people are unalived, foreign nationals are unalived, we're beating people up, right? I understand that in the past, on our previous protest, it was happening that way, right? But if maybe you can look at it, this march that happened today, and then the one that happened yesterday, are there those cases that are there? It's simply meaning that even if maybe it's like, that's what I kept on saying, that it seemed like we kept on repeating the same thing. When you kept on like a broken record now, because of today's march didn't have, unless maybe I didn't see any, maybe someone can correct me on the comment section, but even yesterday there was no people who they have been said that they were unalived, someone was beaten up. Where are we getting all those things now? Because now we're saying that
Kenyans were shot in your country 2-3 days ago. Have you heard it or you not heard it?
But okay, maybe I don't know anything about that. But we were killed by South African, because you also need to remember, South Africa, it's not like sometimes crime happens to foreign nationals only. It can happen to me as well. I've heard someone in the other day that they cannot even carry their phones. Even me, when I'm going to Joburg, I know for a fact that someone, if maybe they picked up that I have a phone, they might take advantage of me. But I'm not a foreign national. We cannot say if maybe other crimes are happening and then we're saying that it's because of it's South African that I hate foreign nationals. It's a propaganda that people don't want to face the truth. Do you understand? So if maybe, yes, because you also need to understand that if each and every African, like even us South African included, even if maybe we can say that everyone else needs to be able to face the reality about that, there's no this thing of uniting Africa. Because of it's like people are running away from their problems, they try to cause problems here in South Africa. That is the problem.
Okay. Thank you so much, brother. I think your point is clear. We hear your point. Thank you so much. Pearl, is it Pearl or Pat? If you can hear us, open your mic. Okay, so she's not ready. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, your name and where you're speaking from?
Okay, yeah. I'm Tony, and I'm speaking from Finland right now. I'm a Ghanaian though. So I just try to come on the life and just see. South Africans should understand that we understand their plight. But there's precedent showing that anytime we've gone on that tangent, we don't achieve proper results. Yeah. Yeah. So anytime they've gone that way, we don't achieve it. Ghana did it, we didn't achieve anything. Nigeria have done it, they didn't achieve anything. You've done it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and you've not achieved anything. So that means that if you go on that tangent, nobody is saying that don't tell people I'm also against illegal to come and stay in your countries. You understand it? But if you want the legal, definitely you have to understand that one way or the other, 2 or 3 people will mix and you do the illegal things. Whether you like it or not, that's human being for us. It's like traveling. They cannot tell me that all South Africans are living in South Africa. There are a lot of South Africans living out of South Africa. So if you do that, and okay, Ghanaians also say that okay, all South Africans live here, leave. Nigerians will say all South Africans live. You, the same people that are not having jobs today, all the South Africans come back to South Africa. Those that are not having jobs today will not still have jobs. It's the same thing. The point is that let's find a better way of dealing with this. You can do whatever you want to do, okay, or in tightening your immigration, do whatever. But for you to now bring violence in it or go into somebody's investment shop and looting it because it's a foreign and all that, there's one thing. You may have a good mentality doing that, demonstrating because you have a right mentality to do that. But once you do it in the wrong way, bad people are mixing it. That's it. Me, I always say, what is Ghana not having? If you have free education, Ghana has it. Togo is enjoying from it. Burkina Faso is enjoying from it. We also suffer the same thing you are suffering, or they don't know that. If you have free healthcare, Ghana has it. Togo is enjoying from it. Burkina Faso is enjoying from it. Ivory Coast is enjoying from it. Liberians are enjoying from it. So should we also sack all of them? It's not going to work that way in Africa. That's the fact. Maybe they think that Ghanaians are just there, we don't have anything. Who tells you? If you have sham schools in South Africa, Ghana also have it. If you have good schools, Ghana also have it. It's just as you call, but traveling, like as it is, you can never stop it. Since the days of Bible, people have been traveling. It is not today that travel has started. It will never stop. Even if they do it today and everybody leaves South Africa, travel will still continue. It is as simple as that. I believe that yes, you have a point that you want to make. Let us make it genuinely. Let's find a nice way of doing it. Not that you will do it in such a way that another person will say, oh, okay, when I was in your country, you're pushing me away, so I'm also pushing you away. What are we going to do? What are we doing? We're not going to help anything. And then to me, the fact that you have genuine case does not mean that yes, you can take your protest and whatever. Those that are legal, they are legal. One of people are there. Somebody was talking and he said that if you are come and add to the system, you want people to come and add to your system. But in the same system, when people come and 1 or 2 people come and mix out of this report, and